I'm a Celebrity. South Africa campmates are just hours away from making it to the final of the spin-off series. However, during tonight's episode, former royal butler Paul Burrell hits a mental block and tells Countdown star Carol Porterman Hess running on empty. Making their way down to the Bush Tucker trial area, Mylene Klass, Paul, Fatima Whitbread, Phil Tufnell, Jordan Banjo and Carol face another survival trial. Paul turns to Carol and quips, "I'm running on empty. I'm going to have to pull something out of somewhere." But lifting his spirit and giving some pep talks, Mylene adds, "We're one big happy family," adding it's nice to do things together. The campmates are facing Vile Vineyard, where they are faced with head holes, bobbing barrels and side barrels, having to retrieve keys in each to make it to the fourth zone, the fish eye squeezer. Once there, using only their mouths, they must squeeze juice from fish eyes into a wine glass, reaching a certain amount which will trigger the green light, forcing them to drink it. The two slowest campmates will leave camp for good and the final four will be sent back to camp. The four who make it through will then face the South African version of the iconic cyclone, where they are warned, the elements will be against you, so it's going to be hard work. Don't miss. ITV hit with Ofcom complaints after Bridgerton star slams White Palace balcony. Latest, King Charles has regrets over Prince Harry's coronation invite. Inside, I'm a Celebrity stars face brutal double exit ahead of iconic cyclone. Watch. ITV's All-Star series has had a lot of twists and turns, with one being there has been no public vote and the campmates having to make the decision of who leaves camp a number of times. The final twist is yet to come as the former South African campmates return and are faced with a huge decision. Their reunion is short-lived, as Ant McPartlin and Declan Donnelly arrive in camp to deliver some shocking news. Sending the final four off for some food, Dec explains, "We haven't just brought you back for a chit-chat. You've actually got a very important decision to make." And adds, "You're going to turn our final four into the top three. You're going to be doing that by deciding, as a group, who deserves to be in the final. You need to pick a top three and the person who isn't in the top three will leave camp today." Stunned by the news, Georgia Troftopoulos says, "It's a really awful thing to have to do." Janice Dickinson adds, "It's a terrible thing to do," before they finally reach a decision and Joe admits, "Listen, if we didn't have to do this, we wouldn't, we'd have them all in the final." I'm a Celebrity. South Africa airs weeknights from 8 p.m. on ITV.